Can I let you in a little secret? The fact is that you don't have to regret not getting more storage with your iPhone from day zero or continue paying the painfully expensive iCloud subscription cost. There's a third simple option. It's not technical, it doesn't require a lot of knowledge or anything like that. You can literally just attach an external drive to your iPhone. That's right, a lot of people don't know this, but your iPhone supports external storage through the Type-C port available on it. And here's the thing, you don't have to install a sophisticated network system in your storage or make your own cloud solution. Just plop it in and that's it. No privacy concerns, no technical knowledge required, no setup, no assembly, and it's hella cheap. Now, of course, with all that said, I'm also going to show you how to conveniently transfer your photos and videos from your iPhone to this external drive without needing anything other than your iPhone itself, of course. So, with all this exciting stuff out of the way, let's get into it. Look, technically speaking, you can use any external drive with your iPhone as long as it has the following two qualities. Firstly, it needs a Type-C connection at the end so you can plug it into your iPhone literally, and preferably the second quality you want is that it's formatted in the exFAT format, which makes it compatible with your iPhone, Mac, and PC all at the same time, which is of course really handy if you are going to be transferring photos and videos onto your computer and vice versa. There are other formats, but that one is the most versatile one. With that said, you ideally want to invest in a MagSafe compatible external drive like the one I have over here. The reason being that you can just kind of magnetically snap it onto your iPhone and forget about it like you would a case. Also, of course, these drives are very slim, so not bulky like a traditional external drive, and they only cost a little bit more than a typical external drive, and still way less than all the other solutions combined. In fact, a drive like this will cost you no more than about $100 for the 1 terabyte capacity, and about $200 if you go for 2 terabytes. So again, a pretty reasonable price, but they fluctuate depending on the brand you choose. So that's the first thing you need, and that's really the only thing you're gonna have to spend money on. In terms of actually how to use the drive and how to transfer existing content from your iPhone to an external drive, well, it's really quite simple. Once you get to plugging in the drive via the Type-C port I mentioned, all you really have to do is go onto your iPhone, open up the Files app, and the Files app is going to have a couple of tabs at the bottom. You're going to go to the Browse tab, and over here, assuming everything is in the right format, you should actually see the external drive by the name that it came with or the name you may have set yourself, and that's where going to be storing all the data going forward. Now we get to the million-dollar question, how do I transfer my photos and videos to this external drive? Really straightforward. Go ahead and open your Photos app, select the photo or video you wish to transfer. You can also select multiple photos if you want. You're going to press the share button once you've done that, and you're going to specifically look for the option called Save to Files. Depending on your unique settings, it might appear in different areas, but it's always going to be here somewhere. Find that, and then I'll open up the Files app. Press the back button, and then from here, go to the Locations subsection and look specifically for your external drive. Now, once you're on it, you can simply press the Save button, and it will dump everything into that drive. It is worth noting, it doesn't actually delete anything from the Photos app, so you still have it all there, but you can delete it from there once you're done transferring everything. And because you formatted it with the exFAT format, you can actually use this not only on your iPhone, but also detach it and use it on your Mac or PC to view those files or copy them onto your computer. To move content that's not a photo or a video, you simply go to the Files app. You're going to go to the Location subsection like I showed earlier again, but this time you're going to go to the area that's called On My iPhone. From here, you'll get a preview of all the folders and files that are currently stored locally on your iPhone. You can simply select any file from here, and when you hold it down, you'll get an option called Move. Simply select Move, press the back button, and go to the external drive, and then from there you can save it over there, and just like that you've moved stuff out of your storage to your external drive. You can also copy and paste stuff if you want to keep a duplicate, but it's as simple as that. That's pretty much it for this video and tutorial. Keep in mind the biggest limitation with this method is that if it's not plugged in, you don't have access to that storage, so you want to again get a MagSafe compatible drive if you want to keep this plugged in as often as possible, so it kind of becomes almost invisible. However, overall this is a far more cost-effective solution. Allows you to double, triple, even quadruple the storage of your iPhone at a fraction of the cost you would pay for a more expensive or higher storage iPhone, or continue paying for an iCloud subscription, which inevitably is going to get more and more expensive if time goes on with no end in sight. So again, guys, do yourself a favor, get yourself one of these MagSafe drives. I'll have links in the video description below. You can check out a few. and just honestly make life easier without getting too technical. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button and sub to our channel. It genuinely helps us grow, means the world to me. I'll catch you in the next one.